I have always loved the livestock. From a very small age, Mom always knew growing up if she was looking for me starting the barn. When I was probably 5, we got our first 3 ewes that we got to keep there at the place, and we bred them. And the first year I was able to show 4-H, I could tell my lamb stay and it would not move. Just something that's always I guess been in my blood, that I've loved it. I did livestock judging in FFA.
So I grew up north of Sutton on a little farm up there. My dad is one of the veterinarians in Sutton, so I saw pretty much everything. We had cows, grew up raising registered limousine cattle, and we showed quite a bit all over the state with them. Just grew up doing 4-H and FFA.
Amy and I purchased our first 3 Simmental heifers and have worked it all the way up to what it is today, essentially 1 or 2 at a time. It's been a slow process, but it's been a fun process. That's kind of where my heart lies when it comes to genetics and the data and stuff like that. My wife will tell you it's just not in me to raise an average sheep. Like, if we're gonna have livestock, we're gonna have the best that we can afford, and we're gonna make genetic selections because of that. The data gives you so much more information to make selections off of. So with our cattle, we do a program called IGS, and it works across every breed of cattle, whether you have Angus, Highlanders, or Longhorns, or Herefords, or Brahmas, whatever breed you want to use. It takes those registration numbers and the genetic makeup of our cows, and it computes, okay, you're using bulls that are better for replacements, or they're better for carcass. And so then we can take that data when we sell our calves, and they list them on their website for free. All you gotta do is give them the data, they'll list them for you. Then when we go to sell our calves, we can tell them, hey, you know, these calves are gonna grade really well, or these cows are, you know, they're better for replacements based on the genetics that we're using. And you don't have to have registered cows. You know, we put in there every year, hey, our commercial cows are commercial cows, they're commercial Angus cows. The first year we used that program, we topped the market at our local sale barn by probably an extra 5 cents.
I do a lot of the stuff with the goats. I pretty much kid them out myself. We together talk about, you know, genetics and breeding decisions. That's kind of Ryan's thing. He really likes that side of it, whereas I like the more the day-to-day, like, you know, here's going to be our pasture rotation, you know, here's what we're going to feed them. I do all of the bookkeeping and the record keeping and things like that. That's kind of what I do. And then where I work from home, I do the chores here, most of the chores here, because that's just, it's easiest for me working here on the place to do that.
February 1st, we'll start calving, so hopefully we're trailing off on the sheep, and the cows are, you know, we get a mad dash in the beginning with all the AIs, plus when you turn the bulls in, we usually catch a lot on that first cycle. March 1st is when the goats start. And so there is 90 days in there of just pure chaos. Like I said, it's 90 days, but that's pretty well where our year is either made or lost, is in them 90 days. So you can sit around and cry about it and say, oh gosh, I'm tired, or you can suck it up and make the bills at the end of the year. That's your option.